When I was making Heavy Duty at the time, I would make these DVD sets, and I have the first season right here, and it's loaded with special features, and most of these special features are on YouTube, so even if people never, all these DVDs are done, like I'm not selling them anymore because I don't make them anymore, but because I made these right after, like as soon as the season was done, so these DVDs are like almost 10 years old. The first season was, you know, was interesting because this show was supposed to get canceled after every season. Because after every season, I always said, "Okay, we're done with the show. We're done. We're done. We're canceling it." But the first season was, it's really funny. Heavy Duty had a lot of twists and turns throughout the series, but when the first season, how the show started was, I got the idea to do it in the summer of '09, and Joe and Nick were involved in the show at the time, and Elena was involved, and Elena was like 6 years old. We started filming the first 4 episodes that we had in mind, and we were originally going to do 22, and we shot the first 4 in one night. This was Labor Day weekend of 2009, because it was going to go on YouTube in the fall of '09 to the spring of 2010. That was going to be the first season. We shot the first 4 episodes, but it was only the scenes where it was Joe, Nick, and myself in the bedroom. And we did those 4 in one night. It took about an hour to shoot all that, and then a couple months went by, and circumstances prevailed where we couldn't really finish the show. They weren't interested. And so the show kind of got shelved for about a year and a half until May of 2011. So about a year and a half later, and I was looking back at the bloopers of that, because we had a lot of bloopers while we were making those 4 episodes, but it was just those scenes. We didn't have all the episodes filmed. And I remember thinking, oh wow, this is actually really funny. I wish we could finish these episodes. And I thought, well, let me just finish filming my scenes to fill in the gaps to get these episodes out. And we'll see what happens. At least I'll say, well, we got the first 4 done. That'll be the complete series. And as I'm doing this, as I'm filming my scenes for the remainder of these episodes, I was talking to Dan Edgar and Mike Franz, who I went to high school with, and I asked them if they would be interested in maybe having a character in the show, because I thought, if I can get new characters in the show, maybe we can fill up that 22 episode gap in the first season. We didn't do 22 episodes in the first season, we only did 5. But when the first 4 episodes were finished, that's when Dan and Mike came into the show, and we started talking about what we were going to do, and I thought, well, why don't we do a second season, and that's when their characters will come in. So I had to write off the characters that I had in the first 4 episodes and then fill in the new characters coming in. And Elena was still going to stay involved in the show. She's my cousin in real life, and Elena still wanted to be involved, and I thought, great. So that's what we did with the first season.